We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live, Boxing Ego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. Bad news for Canelo Alvarez. Hey, get the payday. You want payday? I know that. Fellow Mexican boxer Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez versus Dimitri Bivol is now made official. Why is that bad news for Canelo Alvarez? Stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm gonna break it down. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Gang, gang. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. It's that simple. In that order, subscribe, like, and comment. Now, I'm just getting caught up. This is my first time getting a chance to make a video. In case you guys have not heard, it was announced that a purse bid was avoided, and Dimitri Bivol and also Zurdo Ramirez, their representation, their teams have come to an agreement to make a fight in the Middle East, UAE. With this agreement, the fight is scheduled to take place November 5th, the United Arab Emirates. And, you know, I think it's a great fight. You got Gilberto Ramirez. He has a record of 44-0, 30 knockouts, undefeated. You got Dimitri Bivol, of course, his best. I don't even know if I can say his best win, but his most notable win is Canelo Alvarez, right? And he is undefeated as well, 20-0 with 11 knockouts. So you got guys with a combined record of over 60-0, two undefeated fighters. Somebody's O has to go. Now, Zurdo Ramirez has been clamoring for a big name and saying he wants Canelo or he will fight Bivol and stuff like that. So it's good to see that this fight was agreed, it was ordered, and a purse bid was avoided. So the way that the purse bid works is basically an auction. If the two teams can't agree amicably on the split and, you know, all the details and particulars and agree to a fight, and it's a fight that was ordered because Zurdo Ramirez is the mandatory, if I'm not mistaken, for Bivol, then they go to a purse bid. And then a purse bid is an auction style where if you have the minimum bid to entry, you can bid and organize the fight and have the rights to the fight in essence. And then you have to go with mandated splits and whatnot. So I don't want to get too busy involved in that because at the end of the day, the purse bid was avoided. But I like to educate people on my channel for those who are watching. If it is your first time, hit the red and white button, the subscribe button. I cover boxing. My name is Ego. I give you everything you're looking for in the world of boxing. So Dimitri Bivol and Gilberto Ramirez, November 5th, UAE. The burning question is the title of this video. How on earth is this bad news for Canelo Alvarez? Hey, payday. Let me explain that. So I told you to stick around to the end of this video. The reason why, in my opinion, Ego, in my opinion, this is a bad look for Canelo is because Canelo, he was feeling froggish, moved back up to 175 to fight Dimitri Bivol, right? And we seen what happened. It wasn't even a close fight. Dimitri Bivol really beat the brakes off of Canelo, right? And as the fight wore on, Canelo seemed to get worse. And at the end of the day, I think that was a major L for Canelo's brand. Like you see, Canelo's about to fight Golovkin in less than 30 days. What about ticket sales? You know, I have heard no energy or buzz for that particular fight. So on multiple fronts, this is a bad look because Canelo had a rematch clause, which means an opportunity to fight Dimitri Bivol. Post-fight, Canelo claimed that he beat Bivol and he thought he won the fight. So what man and consummate professional boxer would suggest that they won a fight, but then have dibs on an immediate rematch and yet not elect to take it to fight a guy that you've already beat years ago who has regressed and has looked worse and is 40 years old, going to be 41 years old next year, and Gennady, Max Golovkin. It just doesn't make sense. So Canelo's stock has plummeted. It's just what it is. You said you beat Bivol. You had a rematch, which would have guaranteed you, and that's pretty common in big fight scenarios, especially with A-side fighters, you know, to maybe put in a rematch clause as a insurance. And Canelo's team did that. So you had the insurance and you could have secured a second crack at the guy you claimed to beat, but then you didn't want it and you choose to fight someone you've already beaten. You know, it's a bad look. So as it relates to Dimitri Bivol and Gilberto Ramirez, somebody's O has to go. I think this is going to be a more difficult fight because unlike Canelo, Gilberto Ramirez, who's also from Mexico, Gilberto Ramirez is a big dude. I've, you know, stood next to him multiple times. He's legit like 6'2.5". He's sparred with Bivol before. He throws a lot of combinations, not afraid to let his hands go. Looks pretty durable, you know, fought former champions like Arthur Abram and also Jesse Hart twice, things like that. So he has some decent experience and he's pretty all around, you know, he should be a competitive fight for Bivol. Bivol was getting off on Canelo, who's short, and, you know, at 175, he's not the man. Guys are not going to bow down to you at 175 when they're fighting guys who are almost giants or thudding punchers like Artur Beterbiev. What's a Canelo? You know what I'm saying? What's a Canelo when you got Beterbiev in the division? You know what I mean? Beterbiev will hit you and you'll be out like a light switch. Hey, like a light switch. Yeah. So I think this is a bad look for Canelo because Canelo had an opportunity to secure the Bivol fight and he claims he won, and now he's going to the Golovkin fight and Bivol's fighting somebody else. So what, on the off chance, what if Bivol loses? You know, because that's not out of the realm of possible things that could happen. Zurdo Ramirez is a good fighter. So what if Bivol loses? Then that means nobody's gonna want to see Canelo versus Bivol and Bivol's off a loss to Zurdo Ramirez if that's how it plays out. You get me? So Canelo had his opportunity and he could have set the record straight if he really believes he beat Bivol. Now you're seeing Bivol in another dangerous fight where, you know, potentially he could lose or get a blemish. And here's the other thing. Let's say Bivol wins, because the great thing I do is I have a lot of foresight. I'll look at the big picture. So I'm giving you all the scenarios. If Zurdo Ramirez wins, then Canelo could have fought Zurdo. They've sparred in the past. Zurdo's called him out several years. And then now people are going to want to see you fight Zurdo Ramirez. And that's going to be like a battle of Mexico. So Canelo hasn't elected to fight. He said he don't want to fight Mexican fighters. He literally said that. He said he don't want to fight people that bear the same flag and represent the same flag as him, which is ridiculous in the world of boxing. But let's say Bivol beats Zurdo Ramirez. That'll be a good, sturdy, quality win. So it's like if Bivol beats Zurdo Ramirez, who's a bigger Mexican fighter, and he already beat Canelo, then I could only imagine Bivol's confidence would further grow, making it more of a difficult fight. So I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo never fights Bivol again, you know, for one reason or another. That's just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. Let me know how I did in this video. Subscribe to the channel, SLC. Subscribe, like, and comment. I'll continue to talk about these subjects and a whole lot more in boxing. Make sure you guys subscribe. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a Super Thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super Thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super Thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready, with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.